Hey everybody, how's it going? So after months of research and parts ordering, we're finally getting to our long barrel 223 AR-15 sniper build. We'll take a look at some of the individual parts as we put it together, and I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, so we're starting off here with a generic 80% lower. I think we picked this up from gunpartsplus.com. Milled out the center. Trigger pocket, and then the trigger pinholes and the safety selector all milled out. So again, it's just a very basic lower, but I think it'll do the job just fine. For this build, we're going to utilize a V7 Weapon Systems titanium mag catch release. It comes with the mag catch release and does have the bullet button and also has a spring. We're also going to go with the AR Radlock. It's the mil-spec AR bullet button that's California approved. These are the two we're going to go with for this build. Okay. So we installed the V7 Systems titanium mag lock, and we also installed the Radlock California bullet button so that you have to push a tool in there to release the magazine. Stupid as that is, welcome to the state of California. So again, you have to use a tool to drop the mag rather than being able to just push the button. So, on to the next step. Okay, this is the Phase 5 Weapon Systems. It's an EBR V2 extended bolt release. So this bolt release basically fits in place of the stock one right about there. So we'll pin that thing in and keep moving. The safety selector we're going to use on this rifle is made by V7 Weapon Systems. It's a complete titanium unit, ambidextrous safety selector. It comes with both short and long levers. It is again a complete 100% grade 5 titanium unit. The levers, the core, the screws are all grade 5 titanium. It really is a high quality product. It can be configured for either a 57 or 90 degree throw. Each one of these, one's got a shorter slot, one's got a longer slot in there. You can switch the levers to either side or switch this core unit inside the rifle to make it either 57 or 90 degree throw. It also comes with a spring and detent. It does require a Torx T9 bit to disassemble, install, and reassemble the unit. Okay, so the grip we're using is this Ergo Industries overmolded rubber grip. It is ambidextrous. Not too much to say about it. I like the feel of it. I like that it's got the palm rest on here. And because it's a heavy barreled rifle, wanted something more substantial for long range shooting. So anyway, haven't owned one before, going to give this one a try, see how it works out on this rifle. So this is the Geissele SSA-E Super Semi-Automatic Enhanced Small Pin 2-Stage Trigger Group. The part number is 05-160. That's a trigger group we're going to use for this long barrel build. The last two ARs I built, we used the Geissele SSA 2-stage trigger. I was really happy with the performance on those. So those, I think the first stage was about 2.5 pounds, and the second stage was 2 pounds. And again, I was very happy with that. So went with the Geissele SSA-E for this build. This trigger group has a bit softer first stage, 2.3 pounds, And then the second stage is very light, 1.2 pounds. So it's really meant and designed for target and precision shooting. So I'm really looking forward and excited to get this rifle done and put some rounds down range. I think it's really going to be a nice rifle, and I'm really looking forward to shooting this trigger group. Okay, I installed the Geissele SSAE Super Semi-Automatic 2-stage trigger. It went in fine, no issues putting it in. Tested it all out, it's operating fine. Very nice action, so I'm quite happy with it. Looking forward to shooting this rifle very soon. Okay, moving on here. We've got the Magpul PRS sniper stock that works with of course, a rifle length buffer tube. Chose the Damage Industries rifle length buffer tube, the buffer, and their enhanced rifle length recoil spring. It's a real nice package. Had some great reviews. So that's what we're going to go with on this build. Okay, she's really starting to take shape here. Took care of the buffer tube, rifle length buffer tube, the spring in the buffer, and actually Loctited the buffer tube, tightened it down real good with a wrench on the vise. The PRS stock went on really nice. It just tightened up the 2 screws there when done. It was easier just to loosen up the screws on the PRS to make it slide on better. And then install the takedown pin, the detent, and the spring. So again, it's really taken shape, and move on to the next process. Okay, we have a couple of Parker Mountain Machine QD mounts. Replaces the footman's loop here, as well as one on the opposite side here. So replace it here, and then one on the opposite side here. So I've got a QD sling attachment mount on either side of the PRS stock. Okay, just install these Parker Mountain Machine QD sling mounts. Replace the footman's loop here on both sides of the stock. One here horizontally and one here vertically. It just takes a regular QD sling mount. And these are the locking position ones, so it'll lock. Okay, so here's the barrel I'm going to use for this build. This is a White Oak Armament 22-inch varmint barrel. It's a heavy barrel, stainless steel. It's chambered in 223 and 556. It has a 1/8 twist on it. The barrel itself, again stainless steel, weighs in at about 4.09 pounds, so it's not a light barrel. Length, the overall length is 22 3/8 inches. The first 12 inches here has a diameter of 1 inch. The small 2-inch section here for the gas block is again 2 inches in length and 0.939 inches in diameter. And then the rest of it out to the muzzle is 7 inches in length and 0.855 inches in diameter. A small bit on the end here that goes into the upper is 1 3/8 inches in length. Anyway, so the whole barrel again 22 3/8 inches. It does come from White Oak Armament with a gas block. This gas block is about 2 inches in length. It will fit in my Aero Precision handguard nicely. I don't know that it's low profile, but it will fit nicely in my handguard. It does come with it. Here's a brake we're going to use. This is a Phase 5 Weapons Systems Fatman hex brake. I'm going to thread the end of this probably 0.650 of an inch. It is a 5/8 by 24 thread for this unit. So once we get that threaded and on there, I think that's going to look great, and can't wait to get it put on the rifle. Alright, so this is the lathe we're going to be using today to put the threads on the barrel. It's a Webb 17-inch 3-jaw lathe, and so we'll start put the threads on it today. Okay, so we made a set of precision jaws to hold the barrel straight, so that as we're threading it, threads are straight, and we put in last time using some spacers in there, but it didn't hold it straight enough, so now it's holding it dead center straight. Alright, so we're trying to get to a length of the thread that's 0.650. Got it to 625, so we're trying to get it to 650. And then get it down to 5/8 inch by the appropriate length, and then we'll thread it. We're just getting the thread depth cut right now. We've made several passes, so the diameter is good, the length is good, and we're getting the thread depth correct. And there you go, without the crush washer yet, but there you go. Okay, here's the barrel finished, threaded, and we're just going to test it now with the brake. Okay, we sped up some of the process last night. Yesterday, again, finished the barrel, the threading of the barrel, put on the Fat Man muzzle brake, installed a Aero Precision rifle length gas tube. The gas block came with the barrel from White Oak Armament, so installed the gas block, installed the barrel into the Aero Precision. This is the enhanced upper. I really love this upper, and it works with their enhanced handguard because it is bolted in 8 places around. It's really secure. So I'm really, again, real happy with this setup. Aero Precision 15-inch M-lock handguard fits nicely over the top of the gas block here. Then installed these Magpul QD sling mounts, one on each side of the barrel, so I can sling it either way. Again, I'm a left-handed shooter, my son's a right-handed shooter, so between the sling mount here and back on the PRS stock, we're covered. We're going to install, this is a Aero Precision nickel boron bolt carrier group, and we have the BCM Gunfighter ambidextrous charging handle made by Viltor. So we're going to install those right now. We're getting near the completion of this rifle, which is good. So we'll get that done and move on. So a real simple process we just did, but might as well show it anyway. Bolt carrier group is installed and the charging handle is installed. Lube this up real well, sliding it in the internals of the bolt carrier group. With the exception, don't lube up the firing pin in there. Lubed up the ambidextrous charging handle, and that is all installed. So we're going to just mount this to the lower right now and move on. Okay, as you can see, she's really starting to take shape now. I've got the upper and lower connected. I did order some titanium takedown pins and pivot pin, so I'm going to put those on when I get those in the next few days. But it's starting to take shape. Next step is to mount the optic mount, and that's it. Okay, moving along. Optic mount and the accessories. The optic is a Weaver 3x10x40 mil dot reticle scope. No parallax adjustment. I did a review on this scope, but so this scope, no parallax adjustment. The mount, Aero Precision extended 1-inch, one-piece mount. Butler Creek caps for the eye and for the objective. Trying to see if it says which one this is, but it doesn't have the number on there. So don't have the number for which each one of those are. But got this from Midway USA. This is a Midway USA exclusive on this scope. I think I paid about $350 for it on sale. And then they got the caps from Midway USA, of course, directly from Aero Precision. And I found this sunshade, 4-inch sunshade, actually on eBay for like 30 bucks. So I guess that's it. We'll mount this up. Okay, just another quick segment. Got the sun shield mounted to the scope. There is a little bit of a gap right here. Not too bad. Fits pretty well. Butler Creek caps on here. This one's a flip up. Push the button and flip it up on this side, which is neat. This is just a pop up. Again, what's nice is with the Aero Precision mount, it comes with this little Torx key, which is great to start them rather than using your regular Torx set. And that's it. We'll mount it up right now, and we'll be back with that segment. Okay, the main body of the rifle is all built now. Optics are mounted. You can see to the right there, I use the Wheeler hand torque wrench. I think that's one of the best tools I invested in assembling these rifles. It's very accurate, very durable and reliable. So that's a good tool to get on torquing down, especially for these screws on the optics and screws for the handguard. Rather than just cranking them down with a Torx or an Allen, knowing exactly, what you're setting them at. So there's the majority of the rifle. I'm gonna just start doing a few of the little accessories now, QD mounts and such. We'll finish her up. Okay, a few accessories I picked up. Got a couple of Magpul 20 round. I think they're Gen 3 mags. They do have blocks in them for California compliance to keep them at 10 rounds. Marked them on here that they're 10 round mags. For the sling, you can see you've put in a Magpul QD mount. There's one on each side, so it's a QD mount for sling on each side. I put the companion ones on the PRS stock. Again, one on the left and right side. Again, on the PRS stock, there's one on the left and right side, so it can be moved. Here's the QD. These are 1-inch sling mounts for the sling. I went with this Blue Force Gear sling. I had some good reviews on it. It's got a nice shoulder pad on here. This is going to be a heavy weapon, so it's really a nice padded shoulder rest. I picked up this little Vortex 1-inch rifle scope bubble level, so I'm going to give that a try. And for holding the scope level, don't know if it's going to make a big difference or not. Thought it was kind of cool, so I'm going to just play around with this. M-lock rail section, going to go on the bottom right here of the handguard to support this bipod. So we're going to get these accessories put on, and we're really nearing the end now. Okay, so my 223 long barrel build is complete. Hopefully in the next few weeks I can get out, sight in the optic and put some rounds down range, see how she does. Thanks for watching this. Hope you enjoyed it. It was fun to put this together. Learned a few more things I can use on my next build. So leave me a comment if you like this or not, and look forward to doing some other videos soon. Thanks again.